Yo, what is good gamers? Hope all is well. So in today's video we're playing on the iPhone 12. Have we seen any improvement? Let's just talk first. I've got it in lowest graphics, I'm running it uncapped, and I've got it set to the battery in this one. Are we still got issues? Yeah, we have. It's playable, but it's still annoying, if that makes sense. Again, it's the same old issues. Frames dropping in gunfights. This for gunfight here, you'll see that my internet just disconnects. There's not my Wi-Fi. I've got like fiber optic Wi-Fi. My internet did not go. The game server just disconnected me mid gunfight. Look at that. Boom, disconnection. Oh, and I'm dead on the floor. It's stuff like that that is really damaging this game. You'll also see midway in the game I have a crash. Again, that's happening on iPhone 15s, it's happening on iPads. And funny enough, Activision posted yesterday on their Twitter account, everyone was sitting waiting for an update because the game's so busted at the moment. Everyone was sitting there waiting for an update. What's Activision doing? Oh, Activision's making a video about shipment, about relax and play Call of Duty relaxed, switch off your brain was the caption. Switch off your brain and enjoy the grind. And it's like, are you actually just fucking trolling people at this point? Like, how can we enjoy the game if it's crashing all the time, or it's dropping frames and it's just really bad? So yeah, that really pissed me off, and they've obviously not done an update, so they've chose to leave the... When this game launched, they promised weekly updates, regardless of if there was problems in the game. That's what happens on PC and console. You get a playlist update and generally an update. And we've not got them. There's no update this week, so we'll leave the game in a broken state. They did come out and release a statement saying, oh, we're going to continue to look at things and see if we can tweak the graphics and the performance. And it's like, I'm really losing hope in them. Yeah, it's like, I don't want to keep going on about it, but it just, how is this even a thing? Your game is fucking broken and you decide to just leave it. But you can update the store bundles. You can do that without fail. I know they're obviously different teams, but it just shows you the priority of this fucking company. Sorry for swearing, but this shit is like pissing me off now, because it's like, it's affecting everyone. And the one thing we don't want to happen is everyone stop playing this game and then they sunset it. That's what happened to Apex Mobile. That was a fantastic game. I spent money in that game, and then they like got rid of it, and that really takes the piss. Obviously, yes, again, I can play Apex on my PC, and I do, but sometimes it's nice to play on mobile and play something different. So, you know, yes, I'm fortunate to have the option to just play on my PC if I wish to, but other people don't have that option. And like, what I keep saying is, I know this game can run on this phone, and I know it can run on lower end phones because it has in the past, and that's what's annoying. It's like, I don't know how we've gone backwards and now they're struggling to get us back to where we used to be, as opposed to go forward and make things better. We're hoping just to go backwards, just to, like, when it wasn't great but it was playable. And a lot of, like, when I'm recording these videos, a lot of it's not really picked up, like the tiny fluctuations and it making your aiming and just turning around feel really weird and laggy. It's not always picking it up, and at some points in the game it's fine. It's just those some moments it will just not be fine, and that's game breaking in a game. Obviously I'm playing Plunder at the moment, but in a game where you're playing BR, your life matters. It's like quite important that the game at least runs smooth. Now, honestly, the graphics look amazing. Another thing that doesn't pick up on camera is how dark it is in here. When I'm actually playing the game, I'm struggling to see. There's a moment you'll see when I run up to this box, I can't see shit. and I'm struggling to be like there, right there. I can't even see that because it's so dark on my screen. Obviously the camera doesn't pick it up. It must alter the lighting or something and just improve upon it. But yeah, man, it's really dark, and it's the same in parts of prison and other places on Verdansk. It's like there's like a real darkness. Like, don't get me wrong, they made some improvements with the colours and it does look better, but it's almost like they just apply it across the map and oh, it affects other parts negatively, but overall it was a positive change. So I'm not knocking the change, I'm just like, does no one check this stuff? Maybe not. But yeah, that's only a small complaint. Like, if I had to, I'd just avoid fighting in dark areas. But the smoothness, like I say, the game before this, all laggy, and it's not my connection. I've played other games recently. I test my connection, the speeds. It's ample to be playing a bloody game. You know, if I play on my PC, I'm not dealing with this problem. So why am I on my mobile? It's something to do with their servers. Or how the game's coded, like the net code and the servers. There's a conflict somewhere, and it's happening to a lot of people. That's why I know it's not just me. So yeah, again, like, this game is so close. Like, back to the positives, because I want to bring some positives. These graphics are on the lowest graphics, or what used to be called medium. This looks beautiful. Honestly, it looks amazing. Like, I'm really impressed. It's an iPhone 12. Let's call it a mid-end device. It's not low-end. It looks fantastic. It really does. And at the moment, like at this current moment, the frames aren't dropping in this gunfight. And you see how different my aim is when my frame aren't dropping. I'm straight on my targets. I'm hitting every shot. I'm not struggling, and you know, this is how the game should be running. But at some point in the game, that will change, or I'll just be running around and it feels really slow and sluggish and just feels weird. I've had to bump up my sensitivity to compensate for it, to get rid of this like slight delay feeling. But that if the frames drop, can have a really negative impact, because then my sensitivity is really high, and that can be problematic. But all in all, like I say, it'd be nice just get an update to sort the crashing. I had no crashing issue on the 12. This is the first time it's crashed. Like, I played it today, and in this game it crashes. And when I rejoin the match, you'll see some textures don't load properly for the first few seconds, and it's just like stuff like this just makes it feel really sloppy and cheap. And it's like, it's really letting them down, because this game has so much potential and they have done a good job, but they're really dropping the ball on this, and the longer and longer it continues, I can see it driving away players, and that's what we don't want, because I want this game to be successful. I want everyone to enjoy it, and the mobile gaming space, outside of obviously COD Mobile, like, I used to play that for about 2 years. I loved that game, it was fantastic, but it's just stale to me. And outside of that, like, I was never into PUBG. I was never, like, even playing Project Bloodstrike, you know, it's fun, but it just doesn't hit the spot. That just feels like a really cheap mobile game, where this, when it's running well, I used to play this on Verdansk on a Xbox One S, and it gives me that buzz of playing, and it's like, it's the enjoyment levels when everything's working and you're actually having fun. Like, it's so good, and it really makes you forget that you're playing a mobile game. But when it's all bad and there's problems, you're disconnecting, you're fucking crashing, you're dropping frames in nearly every single gunfight, there's bugs just all around in the total gameplay, there's bugs, simple bugs like attachments missing, things won't unlock, aftermarket parts aren't coming till a season after when they've been on the PC, when it's meant to be cross progression, like stuff like that. It's just, come on man, sort it out. But the crashing thing, I was actually shocked, because on that post, when I was saying they've put a post out saying about enjoy the game, relax, every single comment, there's so many comments from people saying, yeah, your game's crashing, I can't even enjoy the game, and they're obviously a wide range of devices. Other people are saying it's all laggy, you know. This isn't just me saying it. I read the community posts, I look on Twitter, I look on Reddit, and it's not good across the board. And the fact that they've just ignored everyone saying, well, like if you go on Reddit, they've got an official page and everyone posts their bugs. So for a whole week, they've ignored everyone and like, oh yeah, we're going to continue to look at things. And you know, like if everyone's crashing nearly every match, that's not a, oh yeah, we'll look into it. That's a, yeah, shit, we need to fix that ASAP. Because they're happy taking your money for bundles or, you know, for battle passes. They're so happy to take your money, but when it comes to fixing the issues so you can enjoy the purchases that you've made, I personally won't buy anything on this game because I already buy the games on PC. Like, I'm not a cosmetic sort of person. I fell into that trap in COD Mobile. I will never buy cosmetics, and I fell into it in Warzone 1, and then they scrapped everyone's cosmetics and made a new game and nothing carried over. So it was like, you know what, I'm never doing that again. I've gone off topic, but anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here. As you can see clearly, the game looks fantastic. It's running fairly well. The phone was hot. It does maintain 60 FPS. Obviously there was some drops. Obviously I was lagging, but it's like, it's so close, but they're so slow and so like backwards in how they're doing things. It frustrates the piss out of me and many other people. Like, I'm speaking from a collective sort of point of view. Like, people are fed up, and it's been a long enough time now for this game. You know, it's been out a long time now. It's not just like, oh, it's only been out a couple of weeks. No, we're talking nearly 3 months coming up. So yeah, anyway, peace out, much love, catch you in the next one.